My friend, after so many years working with patients over 50, I've realized something important. The liver is the most overlooked organ in the entire body until it finally speaks up. It doesn't shout, it doesn't complain, it doesn't demand attention. The liver works quietly like an elderly mother standing in the kitchen doorway, cleaning up every bit of chaos that life sends into our bodies each day. Greasy meals, refined sugar medications, alcohol pollution, stress. Everything passes through the liver before the body can deal with it. Many older patients tell me, James, I feel heavy tired, my appetite is low, my skin looks dull, but my tests don't show anything serious. And I simply tell them the liver doesn't always speak in pain. Sometimes it just sighs. When we reach our 50 and 60-year-old, the liver isn't young anymore. It needs a gentle kind of support, not expensive supplements or strict diets, but simple natural drinks that help it cleanse and restore itself from the inside out. I want you to imagine this. If every morning you gave your liver a small stream of clean water, a quiet moment to breathe and reset, your whole body would feel lighter, brighter, and healthier day by day. In this guide, I want to share the most effective drinks for liver detox. Not as a lecture, but as an older friend sitting across from you, sharing the stories and experiences I've witnessed in so many of my patients. Drink 1 warm water with lemon, the gentle stream that wakes the liver every morning. My friend, if there is one drink I wish every older patient would start their day with, its warm water with a few drops of lemon. Not for weight loss, not because it's trendy, but because it gently gives the liver something it rarely gets, a soft, peaceful awakening. I remember Gerald, 71, who always felt heavy in the mornings. He told me, James, I wake up feeling sluggish. I don't even feel hungry for breakfast. So I asked him, do you drink anything right after waking up? He shook his head. Just coffee. I smiled, handed him a cup of warm lemon water, and said, try starting your day with this. It won't make your liver young again overnight, but it gives it the peace it's been missing. What makes warm lemon water special isn't just citric acid or vitamin C, though both are helpful. Its greatest power is that it gently activates digestion and nudges the liver awake in the most natural way. I explained it to Gerald like this. Imagine your liver as a big room. After a long night working in the dark, it only needs a warm ray of light, this cup, to start moving again. Warm water relaxes the liver's blood vessels, improving circulation. Lemon stimulates bile flow, which helps the liver rinse out what's left from the night. Your body will experience less bloating, easier digestion, more morning energy, brighter skin, and a liver that functions better. All day long. 2 weeks later, Gerald returns smiling softly. James, my belly feels lighter. I don't feel that heavy dampness anymore. It's like someone cleaned up inside me. My friend, the liver doesn't need big changes. Sometimes all it needs is a warm cup of water, a few drops of lemon, and a quiet morning. Drink 2, warm ginger tea, the small flame that reduces liver inflammation and boosts circulation. My friend, on cool mornings, I often make myself a cup of warm ginger tea, not just for the aroma, but because ginger has a very special power. It wakes the liver gently yet deeply. I remember Lorraine, 69, a kind woman who constantly worried about her liver function. She said, James, I don't drink alcohol, but my liver still feels weak. I'm always bloated and heavy. I asked, what do you drink in the morning? She replied, just water, sometimes coffee. So I handed her a warm cup of ginger tea and said, try this each morning. Ginger doesn't just warm your body, it warms the blood flowing through your liver. Ginger contains gingerol, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. And inflammation is the silent enemy of the liver, making it work harder without obvious symptoms. 1 cup of ginger tea helps reduce liver inflammation, boost blood flow, stimulate bile production, support digestion, reduce bloating and stagnation. I explained it to Lorraine like this. Imagine your liver as a slow-moving river. When the water slows, mud settles. Ginger is the sun's warmth helping the river flow again. After 10 days, she came back with brighter eyes. James, I feel warmer, lighter. My mornings don't feel heavy anymore. My friend, warmth matters deeply for older adults. Warmth means good circulation, and good circulation means the liver is being cared for. A cup of ginger tea isn't just for detoxing the liver. It's a way to begin your day with warmth, breath, and gentle vitality. Drink 3 artichoke tea, the natural filter that lets the liver rest and repair from within. My friend among all liver-friendly drinks, artichoke tea has a very special place. It's not bold like ginger tea, not fragrant, not sweet, but its strength lies in its quiet power to help the liver cleanse and repair itself more deeply than almost any other herbal drink. I remember Franklin, 73, who had been on blood pressure and cholesterol medications for years. He told me, "James, my liver always feels tired. The tests don't look terrible, but I feel heavier every day." I asked, "Have you ever tried artichoke tea?" He laughed. "I tried it, but I wasn't consistent." So I placed a cup in front of him and said, "Try it daily." Artichoke tea isn't just a drink, it's a gentle filter that nourishes your liver little by little. Artichoke contains two remarkable compounds. Cynerin helps the liver cleanse itself. Celery helps the liver repair itself. I often explain it simply. Cynerin washes the liver. Celery heals it. Together, they create a quiet repair team inside the body, detoxifying the liver, helping the liver process fats, better lowering liver enzymes, protecting liver cells from damage, reducing heaviness and bloating. Franklin looked at me and asked slowly, "James, just one cup of tea can do all that?" I smiled. "Not one cup, but consistency. The liver loves gentle routines repeated daily." After 3 weeks of drinking artichoke tea each afternoon, he returned with a warm smile. "I feel lighter. My belly is comfortable, and I'm sleeping more deeply too." My friend, once we reach our 50, 60, or 70-year-old, the liver doesn't need dramatic solutions. It needs rest. It needs consistency. It needs gentle support. And artichoke tea is exactly that, a quiet exhale for your liver, your body, and your mind. Drink 4 turmeric honey water, a golden warmth that reduces liver inflammation and supports daily repair. My friend, in my many years helping patients over 50 take care of their liver, there's one drink I've always considered a small gift for the liver: turmeric mixed with a little honey. Golden, warm, gentle, like a soft ray of morning sunlight touching the inside of your body. I remember Josephine, 68, who often felt bloated, sluggish, dull-skinned, and tired by late afternoon. During her visit, she said, "James, I don't know if something's wrong with my liver, but my body feels heavy, like I'm carrying a small stone inside." I asked gently, "Have you tried drinking turmeric daily?" She laughed. "I know it's good, but I haven't been consistent." I placed a cup of warm turmeric honey water in front of her and said, "Think of this as an act of kindness toward your liver. Nothing dramatic, just gentle care." Why is turmeric so special? Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound strong enough that many studies call it the liver's repairman. Curcumin helps reduce silent inflammation in the liver. Boost detox enzymes, protect liver cells from damage, reduce fat buildup in the liver, improve digestion, and reduce bloating. Honey, when used in small amounts, helps curcumin absorb better and soothes the stomach, something older adults truly benefit from. I explained it to Josephine with an image she loved. Imagine your liver as a garden. Curcumin is the gardener removing the weeds' inflammation. Honey is the soft sunlight that warms the soil. After 2 weeks, she returned with a gentle smile. "James, my body feels lighter. My stomach is calmer. My skin looks brighter. And I'm sleeping better." I placed my hand on her shoulder and said, "A little kindness toward your body, and it always finds a way to respond." My friend, turmeric honey water isn't a miracle, but it is a warm drop warming your throat, flowing to your liver, softening and lightening the whole body. And the liver deeply appreciates that warmth. Drink 5 green tea, the green armor that protects the liver and keeps it youthful from within. My friend, if there's one drink that has accompanied me and many of my older patients for decades, it's green tea. Not fancy, not expensive, not complicated. Yet green tea carries a strength many people overlook. It helps protect the liver from aging and silent damage. I remember Samuel, 75, a disciplined man who worried constantly about his liver because he had to take blood pressure and cholesterol medications daily. He told me, "James, I'm afraid my liver can't handle these medicines anymore." I poured him a cup of warm green tea and said, "Think of this as a light, gentle armor for your liver." He sipped it and asked, "Just tea can really protect my liver?" I nodded, yes. Green tea isn't just a drink, it's nature's medicine. Why is green tea so powerful? It contains catechins, especially EGCG, one of the strongest natural antioxidants. I usually explain it simply. EGCG is like a green shield guarding your liver from toxins and oxidative stress. Key benefits of green tea: reduces fat buildup in the liver, enhances detox function, lowers inflammation, helps reduce liver enzymes, slows down liver cell aging. For older adults, the liver tires more easily from medication, stress, and inconsistent eating habits. Green tea helps the liver breathe easier and function more efficiently. A real story. After 3 weeks of drinking a light cup of green tea in the morning or early afternoon, Samuel returned smiling softly. "James, I feel lighter. My stomach feels better, my skin is brighter, and my liver tests improved." I placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Nature always know how to help the body heal if it were patient. You don't need strong tea. You don't need a lot. Just one warm, gentle cup a day is enough for your liver to feel protected." Drink 6. Pennywort leaf water, a cool remedy that reduces heat inflammation and natural detox burden on the liver. My friends, some drinks aren't fancy or famous, yet they carry a cooling, soothing power the aging liver deeply appreciates. Pennywort leaf water is one of those humble treasures, simple, earthy, but powerful. I remember Eleanor, 70, who often felt hot inside, broke out in rashes, had indigestion, and felt constantly irritated. She told me, "James, I don't drink alcohol or eat spicy foods. Why do I always feel overheated? Is something wrong with my liver?" I asked. "Have you ever tried pennywort juice?" She hesitated. "I heard it's good, but the smell, I can't get used to it." I smiled. "That smell is exactly what your liver loves. It is the scent of cooling and cleansing. Why is pennywort so good for the liver? It contains natural compounds like quercetin, rutin, and potent anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and cooling agents." I explained it with an image. Imagine your liver is a room filled with heat. Pennywort is the cool breeze that rushes in and calms everything down. Benefits include lowers internal heat supports, detoxification, reduces silent inflammation, cools the blood, improves digestion, and reduces constipation, may help reduce mild fatty liver. For older adults whose detox capacity naturally decreases, Pennywort helps take some weight off the liver's daily workload. A real story. After 1 week of drinking diluted pennywort juice 3-4 times per week, she returned with brighter eyes. "James, I feel cooler inside. My skin calmed down. My stomach feels lighter. It's like my body finally got a rest." I smiled and said, "When we give the liver coolness, it gives us peace." A gentle way for older adults to drink it: blend a few fresh pennywort leaves. Strain and dilute with warm or cool water. Add a few drops of lemon or a bit of honey if needed. Drink 3 to 4 times per week. It may not be love at first sip, but once you feel the calm it brings, it becomes a trusted friend. Drink 7. Coconut water, the pure stream that replenishes electrolytes and helps the liver work with ease. My friend, every afternoon in my clinic, I see many older patients carrying water bottles or herbal teas. But there is one drink I often encourage them to enjoy a few times a week: fresh coconut water. Refreshing, pure, balanced. One of the cleanest gifts nature gives to the liver. I remember Richard, 68, who often felt fatigued, slightly dizzy, and dehydrated, especially on hot days. He said, "James, I drink water, but I still feel dry, like I'm missing something." So I asked, "Do you drink coconut water?" He looked surprised. "Can diabetics drink it?" I placed a hand on his shoulder. "Yes, if you drink it the right way, and it's better for your liver than you think." Why is coconut water so good for the liver? It's rich in natural electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, sodium, and a small amount of natural sugar. These help the liver rehydrate, correct electrolyte imbalance, cool the body, support detoxification, and reduce liver stress in hot weather. I explained it to Richard with an image he loved. Imagine your liver as a machine overheating. Coconut water is the cool stream that keeps it from burning out. Special benefits for older adults. People over 50 often become dehydrated without realizing it, forcing the liver to work harder. Coconut water gently replenishes hydration, electrolytes, antioxidant protection, and overall energy. It can even lower oxidative stress support. Fatty liver reduction. Calm the stomach, improve afternoon energy. A real story. After a week of drinking coconut water 2 to 3 times per week, Richard returned with a refreshed face. "James, I feel cooler, less tired. My afternoons finally feel manageable." I smiled. Sometimes the body just needs what it has been missing. How to drink coconut water safely for the liver and blood sugar. One small coconut, 200-250 ml. Drink in the morning or mid-afternoon. No added sugar, no more than one coconut per day. Don't drink immediately after meals. Coconut water is purity, just sweet enough, just cooling enough, and just gentle enough for the liver to feel cared for. Drink 8 peppermint tea, a cool breeze that relaxes the liver, soothes digestion, and calms your inner tension. My friend, there are days when a patient walks into my office and I can see it right away on their face, a kind of tension you can't quite name. Poor appetite, a heavy stomach, shallow breathing, low spirits. And I know their liver is tired. For people like that, I often suggest a very simple but powerful drink, a warm cup of peppermint tea. I remember Lucy, 63, who had lived for years with bloating, indigestion, and a constant sense of tightness inside her body. She told me, James, I don't eat much, but my stomach still feels heavy. It's like there's no space inside me to breathe. I asked, have you ever tried peppermint tea? She shook her head. I've only ever had peppermint in candy. I made her a hot cup of peppermint tea, set it down and said, this isn't just tea. It's a cool breeze meant for your liver. Why is peppermint tea good for the liver? Peppermint contains menthol, a compound that relaxes the smooth muscles of the digestive tract. It helps reduce bloating ease, intestinal cramps, improve digestion, reduce pressure on the liver, help bile flow more freely. I explained it to Lucy with an image she liked. Imagine your liver as a cramped little room. Peppermint opens a window and lets the breeze in. Suddenly, everything feels lighter. The internal relaxation effect most people don't know about. Older adults are very prone to what I call internal stress tension inside the body caused by poor digestion, an overworked liver, and a hypersensitive gut-nerve connection. Peppermint tea helps ease that. It doesn't just cool, it gently invites the organs to let go, which is incredibly important for the liver. A real story, after 1 week of drinking peppermint tea in the evening, Lucy came back and said with clear relief, James, it feels like someone opened a door in my belly. I feel truly lighter, and I'm sleeping better. I just smiled. The body always finds a way to say thank you when we give it a soft breeze. How older adults can use it. Drink 1 warm cup of peppermint tea after dinner or before bed. Don't brew it too strong. You can add a few slices of ginger if you like a bit of warmth. Avoid peppermint if you have severe acid reflux. My friends, sometimes the liver doesn't need super supplements or strict diets. It just needs space to breathe. And peppermint tea is exactly that breath, a gentle breeze that soothes a liver that's been working overtime. Drink 9 cucumber water, a cool green stream that gently detoxes the liver and deeply hydrates the body. My friend, on hot days when your body feels heavy and weighed down, you may notice a strange kind of thirst, not for food, not for medicine, but for something light, cool, green, and clean. That's when cucumber water quietly becomes one of the liver's best allies. I remember Marcus, 67, who often felt tired, had a dry mouth, dull skin, and always seemed overheated. He told me, James, I drink water regularly, but I still feel dry. My body feels dehydrated from the inside out. I asked, have you ever tried cucumber water? He shook his head. I only eat cucumbers in salad. I handed him a glass of cool cucumber water and said, try drinking this a few times a week. Cucumbers are one of those things that help your liver breathe easier, but most people overlook them. Why is cucumber water good for the liver? Cucumbers are about 95% water, but it's more than just plain water. They also contain natural electrolytes, vitamin C, antioxidants, gentle detoxifying enzymes. I explained it to Marcus with an image he liked. Imagine your liver as a garden that needs to be watered properly. Cucumber water doesn't just water it, it brings nutrients that soften the soil. Gentle but deep benefits. Cucumber water helps cool the liver, reduce internal heat support. Detoxification, provide deeper, longer-lasting hydration, improve. Dry, dull skin, reduce afternoon fatigue, relieve some of the burden on the liver during hot weather. Older adults often experience cellular dehydration, which forces the liver to work harder to cleanse the blood. Cucumber water helps restore what's missing, saying quietly and kindly. A real story, 1 week later. Marcus came back with a soft smile. James, I feel like my body is being cooled from the inside. My skin feels better, my mouth isn't dry, and I'm less tired in the afternoon. I put my hand on his shoulder and said, "The body always appreciates it when we choose something gentle." How to drink it as an older adult. Slice a few rounds of cucumber into a 1 to 2 liter water bottle. You can add a few mint leaves or a slice of lemon drink throughout the day, but don't keep it overnight. 5 days a week is enough. My friend cucumber water brings the kind of clean, cooling comfort the liver constantly hopes for. It isn't just water, it's a green stream that leads your body back to the lightness that aging is always searching for. Drink 10. Celery juice. A pure green flow that helps the liver detox, reduces inflammation, and lightens the body day by day. My friend, among all the liver-supporting drinks, celery juice is the one that surprises my patients most. It's a simple drink, a little strong, very green, that carries a special kind of detox power. Strong but not harsh, natural but not weak. I remember Cynthia, 64, who had struggled for years with mild hepatitis and stage 1 fatty liver. During one follow-up visit, she said, "James, I don't drink alcohol, but my liver is still tired. Is there anything natural I can do to help it?" I asked, "Have you ever tried celery juice?" She frowned. "I've heard it's good, but it's hard to drink." I laughed, poured her a diluted glass of celery juice, and said, "Your liver will thank you." Sometimes the things that are a little hard to swallow are exactly what your body needs most. Why is celery juice such a powerful warrior for the liver? Celery is rich in liver-friendly compounds like apigenin, luteolin, polyphenol antioxidants. I explained it to Cynthia with an image she loved. Imagine your liver is like a water filter in your house. When too much dirt builds up, it slows down. Celery juice is like a strong, clean stream that helps flush those clogs away. The remarkable benefits of celery juice: reduces liver inflammation, helps decrease fatty liver boosts. The liver's detox process stimulates the liver to produce cleaning enzymes, cools and soothes the liver, supports digestion, eases bloating and internal heat. For older adults, years of medications and daily toxins can quietly pile up. Celery helps take that weight off the liver's shoulders. A real story. After 2 weeks of drinking 100 and 150 millimoles of diluted celery juice every morning, Cynthia came back with a bright smile. "James, my abdomen feels lighter, my skin is brighter, and I feel more awake. I really do feel like my liver is getting stronger." I answered softly. When we return some purity to the liver, it returns health to us. How to drink it safely as an older adult. Drink just 100, 150 milliliters at a time. No need for a large glass. Dilute it with water to soften the taste. Drink in the morning about 30 minutes before breakfast. Don't add sugar. If your stomach is sensitive, add a slice of apple or a small piece of pineapple. My friend, celery juice isn't just a beauty trend. For the liver, it's a pure green stream that helps wash away quiet exhaustion so your body can feel lighter, clearer, and more alive each day. My friend, our liver is like an old companion who has walked with us our whole life. Quiet, faithful, never demanding, never complaining. It works day and night, clearing everything life sends into our body: food, medicine, stress, emotions, pollution, and time itself. But there is one thing I always want you to remember. The liver also needs love. It doesn't ask for dramatic measures. It doesn't require strict punishing routines or miracle results. It only asks for the simple things you can offer it every day: a warm glass of water, a cup of ginger tea, some artichoke, a golden sip of turmeric, or the green flow of celery, cucumber, peppermint. Each one of these drinks is not just detox for the liver. It is a quiet message to your body that says, you deserve to be cared for. I've watched many older patients change their lives with these small habits. Not because any drink was magic, but because they finally started treating their bodies with kindness. And when we treat the body kindly, the body always answers gently, silently, but undeniably. My friend, being 50, 60, or 70 is not the end of the road. It is the season of softer care, of deeper breaths, quieter evenings, and cleaner waters flowing through a tired liver. If you can start today with just one small habit, your liver will notice, and your liver will thank you. If these reflections helped you understand your body a little better, I would be honored if you subscribe to the channel so we can keep walking this path together. I'll be right here as a friend, as an older doctor, ready to sit beside you, share stories, and offer the gentlest, most useful things I've learned for living a healthier, calmer life each day.